Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an April wrap up. This is a little late, I know. Over here, this is where, if you guys like watch my vlogs, you know this is where I store my books that I read this month, and I have quite a lot of books that I've read this month. So I'm going to try to dive into these and get through them as quickly as possible, so we should not be wasting any time. So I started off the month reading Off to the Races and A Photo Finish, which are the first two books in the Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver. And I read these because I absolutely loved the Chestnut Spring series, as did everyone else. I don't know anyone who didn't like it. And I was like, I need more of exactly what this is. So I read the first book and I really enjoyed it. And then I read the second book and I really enjoyed most of it. But when I got to the end, I really just could not get past the third act breakup, just because the female main character kind of is just like, not oblivious, but so ignorant to how the MMC's childhood trauma affects his life and like affects their relationship. And I feel like she was just very ignorant and was very much like, you need to get over this. And it was just kind of like, whoa, like he's trying, like, you know, he's in therapy, like, give him a break. And like she gives him an ultimatum, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. And so I kind of like got put off a little bit, so I didn't read the next two. I think I'm definitely gonna try to read them because I love everything else I've read by Elsie Silver, and so I'm hoping that was just like a very unique experience and specific to that one book, but that was how I felt about it. Next, I read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, and I actually really enjoyed this. I think I'm starting to discover that I'm a big Riley Sager fan. I've read 3 of his books and all of them have been really entertaining for me. I like that they're like sort of thrillery, but they're not like terrifying, but they're also not just like standard mysteries. Like there's a mystery in all of them. It's not predictable. I feel like it's not copy paste. Like this one, when I found out what was really going on, like I was baffled. I was like, whoa. Hold on, what? Like I did not see that coming anywhere. Same with like Home Before Dark. I did not expect that ending anywhere. So I'm so excited to read more of his books. I have 2 on loan from Libby right now, and I can't wait to get into them because I've been really enjoying this. This is about a girl who is apartment sitting. The apartment complex is very weird and interesting and old, and there's a lot of lore, and like she's like trying to figure out what's going on. So crazy, so good, absolutely insane. I really enjoyed it. Then I read The Catch by Amy Leah, and this is the last book in the Influencer series by her, and this was really fun. The couple in here were really cute. She is an influencer and she is doing a brand deal up in a seaside town that goes awry, and this man hits his head and she has to pretend to be his fiance, and they were so cute. Honestly, I do think it was very fun. I think their relationship was a little unrealistic, but honestly, like normally I don't have a problem with that because like, you think I'm not reading romance for a little unrealistic happy fluff? Like this was really fun. It was cute, it was adorable, and I shipped them. Amy Leah's books are like definitely just like a fun time. I didn't like this as much as X's and O's, but it was really cute. Next, I read Hemlock Queen by Hannah Witten, and I have a full reading vlog on this. I was lucky enough to be sent the art. Thank you so much, Orbit Books. I am a huge Hannah Witten fan. I'm sure you guys know I talk about this book as much as I can. I talked about it a little bit even in my March wrap up because I was reading it at the end of the month. I finished this right at the beginning of April, and it was so good. I annotated it. I'm literally so excited for the last book in the trilogy, and I'm excited. I'm gonna go get the hardcover copy. Fairy Loot is doing a special edition with Avondale art. I literally love Avondale. Like, she's like one of my favorite digital artists. I'm so excited. I absolutely love Hannah Witten. I recommend her to anybody who likes fantasy, everybody who likes fantasy. She's an amazing writer, and her stories just suck you in without being like too descriptive and flowery and lengthy. Like it's the perfect like escapism for someone who like doesn't always love super heavy, deep, descriptive books, but like it's still so immersive. It's amazing, and I love her. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Pretty sure I gave it 5 stars. I gave like almost all of her books 5 stars. She's so good. Okay, so then I read Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. This, if you guys don't know, is a little bit of a serial killer romance. They're 2 serial killers who kill serial killers, fall in love. This was fun. It's so funny because I think I expected it to be darker, but it's definitely a rom-com with like dark pieces to it. It was really fun, really lighthearted, funny. Even though obviously it covers dark topics, it was like somehow still a rom-com. It was very fun. I think I gave it 4 stars. and I think I probably will read the next one. I'm not sure. I didn't love it. I thought I was gonna like fall in love with it, and I didn't. Then I read Wild Love by Elsie Silver, and I don't know about y'all. I don't know what everyone is beef with this book is. I ate this shit up, okay? I love my man Ford, okay? And yes, was his like daughter written a little interesting for her age? Yeah, but you know what? Their bond, I don't know why people didn't love this. I ate this up. In this whole series, Give Me Single Dads, like, she knows what she's doing. Basically, brother's best friend, not really second chance, but sort of maybe like childhood sort of friends to lovers. A little bit of age gap, I think. I ate this up. If you like Elsie Silver, I don't know why you wouldn't like this. I really had no problems with it, truthfully. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Okay, then I read Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young. I remember exactly what my Goodreads review says of this. It says, knows how to write a little romance. And she does. She did it again. Like, she just writes romances that just like, they're so fun, but they also just get you. Like, the men are always so empathetic. Men in real life don't have empathy like her men do. But it's so good and it's so fun. And like, you know me and my Lenny Kaufman artwork. I love her, and honestly, I'm becoming a little bit of an HBY stan. Hannah Bonham Young, I'm so excited for Out on a Limb. I think I'm gonna eat that up, and I think I'm gonna love it. Love it. If Heather McLeary loves it, I will probably love it. Moving on. Next, I read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I'm done with Lucy Foley. I'm sorry, I am. Her books are so slow moving. This one at least was a little bit more interesting than the last two. But honestly, in the end, I wasn't gagged, okay? Did I see it coming? No. But was it like that crazy? Low-key, not really. I started looking at it and I was like, right before the person explains everything as they do at the end of the mystery, I was like, hold up. I got it. That makes sense. Like, it made sense. Like, I want to be gagged, okay? I want to be like choking for air. Like, how do you think of that? And Lucy Foley just did not do that for me. And everyone, so many of her characters are just annoying and so unlikable. Like in here, I didn't like anybody. I don't know, it was kind of crazy. I don't know. I probably won't read her next book. Because especially since the plot of the next book sounds exactly like the plot of her other two books. Okay, then I read Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. Newest Abby Jimenez stan here. Didn't think anything of it. I read Yours Truly. You know what? I should have known this. I thought people were gabbing. People are always saying they love Abby Jimenez, and I apologize because I didn't believe y'all. I read two and I'm like, oh, I get it. I think I gave Yours Truly 5 stars. This I didn't get 5 stars, but like these men, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's writing, and now I need to read more. Next, I read The Body by Stephen King. Listen, y'all, if you watch me consistently, you know I have a love-hate relationship with Stephen King. I think his books are really good, but I literally hate the way he writes about women. Actually, the only book that I actually think is ass is Carrie. That book sucked. Anyways, this is a novella. If you've watched, I think it's Stand By Me. That is what the movie, the movie is based on this book. I got it. Like, it low-key was like, wow, kind of like, the ending was kind of sad. I was like, oh, wow. Like, I really did feel it, but really slow moving for a novella. When was this written, actually? I find his more, 1982. I find his more recent published books are a little bit better paced and less misogynistic, less, like, only talking about women's tits. Ugh. Why you gotta talk about them always so sexual? Sorry to all your Stephen King's hands. Yes, I know I have 2 more books on his physical TBR, but it's so hard because I get it. Like, Salem's Lot was so good, but it was also, the way he talked about women, so disgusting. But it's like a 600-something page book. Most of it is not. I think I'm only gonna start reading his recent stuff after I finish The Shining. Cause it's The Shining! Like, I have to read The Shining. Like, it's iconic, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm such a friggin' hypocrite. Don't listen to me. Next I read, oh my god, next I read Pucking Around by Emily Rath. This book is 540 pages and it was 350 pages too long. Sorry, I like the beginning of it. It is okay, it's a hockey romance, obviously. It is a why choose mixed with a polyamory romance book. And I think the combo of the two is what kind of also screwed me up. Because it's like the 3 people are like in like a polyamory situation, and then a 4th mother effer comes in here and is not part of that whole thing. He's like in a and he comes out of nowhere. Literally comes out of nowhere. This whole relationship is established, and all of a sudden she's in love with a 3rd man? It was ridiculous. Honestly, it was kind of ridiculous. Once I hit page 300, I was like, because the first 250, I was like, oh, slay, they're cute, little throuple, they're cute, and oh, they love each other. And then I was like, I like the 3rd dude, like, he's nice, but it didn't make any sense. And then I was like, I can't, like, it's so long, but I was like, I've already read so much of it, I can't not finish it. And I really liked how the glitter, it's so pretty. I could see myself maybe reading the next one because it's shorter and it's just 2 people, because that's the issue. The issue is not why choose, but it's the combo of having a why choose and a polyamorous relationship that's just kind of like, it makes no sense. Like, why did this dude come out of nowhere? I don't know. And honestly, these characters were kind of ridiculous. They were acting up. They were acting up and insta-love. So maybe I won't read the next one because this has a lot of tropes that I didn't love. Insta-love, and then that combo was just like, in my mind, I feel like it discounts polyamorous or why choose relationships because it just was like, it made it seem like, oh, let's just add another person in for funsies, when that's like not that I know it. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I do know someone who's in like a polyamorous relationship. Like, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just didn't love it. Moving on, guys. I've been reading this book since January. I finally finished Children of Fallen Gods by Carissa Broadbent. And yes, I know I've been reading since January, but it has nothing to do with the book itself. I read the first book and I liked it. I just didn't fall in love with it, which is so weird because it had so many tropes and characters and like fantasy systems and everything that like I would like. But I do have to admit, the magic system in the first book is not explained enough. Like, there's very few rules to what you can do with the magic. Oh, but I also don't want to say that because reading this, like, the plot was really good. Like, the way the reveals come out, and like, honestly, so you get 3 perspectives, and the new perspective you get in this, I actually really liked. Like, I thought she was so interesting, and so I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with this. I think if I didn't take, you know, 4 or 5 months to read it, I think I would have liked it more. But also, I kept picking up and putting down, and it just wasn't enthralled until one night. I think I was maybe halfway through, and I sat down and read the rest, and I was like, whoa. So I think maybe the first half was just a little too slow for me, but I'm already a third into the last one. So I definitely think I'm gonna finish it this month. I think it might be in a reading vlog coming soon because it's on my 24 books in 2024 list. And I think I'm gonna do like a reading vlog surrounding reading, checking a few of those off. I get it, like she does kind of give Selena vibes. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with that for me. Kind of fell off. Okay, the next book I read, guys, was Funny Story by Emily Henry. I love this book. I give it 5 stars. It's like up there. Like, I have to reread Book Lovers to see if Book Lovers is still my favorite because this is right now in 2nd place. Book Lovers has always been my #1. Guys, I loved this. I loved it. It was so good. But also, I just think it's the accumulation of all my favorite tropes. Fake dating, forced proximity. He's so funny. The banter between these two. The fun best friend. Yeah, no, I ate this up. I ate it up, loved it, 5 stars, and I don't regret a thing. And look at the spine. The spine is so cute. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars, and it got me questioning my Emily Henry rankings. Like, I have to reread Book Lovers to make sure because that will throw my world on its axis. Crazy. The last book I read this month was When Grumpy Met Sunshine by Charlotte Stein. This, I think I gave 3 stars, and I ended up liking it. It took me a while to get into because obviously when Grumpy Met Sunshine, it's Grumpy Sunshine, and this is the Grump. He was like, he's one of those grumps that authors write where he grunts. Like, his responses are like, ugh. Like, I have never in my life met a man who just grunts in response. So, the beginning was very outlandish with his character, and then it's fake dating as well. And the first couple fake dating scenes were so, like, corny, like, girl falling into a car, ass up, cameras watching, girl, your ass is out. They got your ass on camera. You know what I mean? I couldn't read that scene because I was like, girl, you did not fall face first ass up into a car in front of paparazzis in a dress. Feeling a breeze? The paps, they were hot. I couldn't. Like, it didn't happen. Like, that didn't happen. But again, it comes around to, like, obviously I read books for funsies and for, like, the unrealistic parts because it's fun and it's not, like, not what life is. But that had me gagged. I was like, girl. And he accidentally, like, was grabbing her cheeks. No! Because they were in a professional relationship. She's ghostwriting his memoir. I was like... She fell face first, ass up, dress, cheeks getting a breeze, the paps are taking pictures, and she fell on him and he grabbed her at... Oh no, I couldn't. Spoiler, that scene is in there and I couldn't deal with it. But once I got halfway through, I was like, oh, it's just kind of fun, kind of cute. But it definitely took me time to get into. Okay, so I read 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 books this month. Woo woo. Good month for having to do finals and my master's like project, or it's like a thesis. So you know what? Very happy with that. I think that is everything I read this month. That's all. I'm gonna go watch a baby reindeer. I hope you guys like this video. I'm so excited because I have some fun ideas for this month and I'm hoping I can get everything out for you guys so that you can watch it and enjoy and have a good time, and I just love doing this. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. That's that. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Love you. Bye.